Hi everyone, I'm Brooke Slyer, about an hour outside of Sedona, Arizona, in a small mountain town called Jerome, and I'm guessing you probably never heard of it. That's because it's a ghost town, but it wasn't always so. About 150 years ago, this was a booming mining town. It was also a wicked Wild West town. They had opium dens, bordellos, gambling saloons, but now it's kind of turned into a little art town. So I'm gonna go highlight a few places, and I also have some exclusive interviews. It's not hard to find Jerome's rich history all around the quiet, small town, starting with where you choose to stay during your visit. Do not expect to see Motel 6 or Holiday Inn. Instead, think of a bed and breakfast or historic hotel. I stayed on Main Street in the middle of town at the Connor Hotel, which has been popular since 1898, when the hotel first opened as a place where miners could rent rooms. Today, you will find all the modern luxuries you need for a comfortable night's sleep. I stayed in room 3, which is located directly above the Spirit Room bar. This can be noisy from the jukebox or live bands, so be sure to pay attention to what room you book. Speaking of the Spirit Room, it's a great place to grab a beer, a dancing partner, and listen to local bands like Dog of the Moon, who describes his sound as a mix of Johnny Cash, Neil Young, and Bob Dylan. Once you venture onto the streets of the walkable town, you will find everything from art galleries and pottery shops to jewelry stores and wine tasting rooms. For the wine novice, I recommend stopping by Caduceus Cellars for their wine flights and cheese boards. It's an intimate tasting room and a great way to relax while sampling local wines. For those of you who know a thing or two about wine, or think you do until you meet the whimsical character Cody Burkett. He's the assistant manager of Echo Canyon Winery and will enthusiastically teach you all about the wines they offer. I got a chance to talk with Cody about Arizona wines like the Crop Circle Syrah I took home and how they differ from your typical Napa Valley wineries.
Well, for one, here in Arizona, it's very much an old world style. We don't use a lot of heavy oak. We like to let the land shine through. We like to let the land speak in our wines. In Napa, they like heavy oak. They like, even in Chardonnay and their whites, it's oak. Here in Arizona, when there is oak, it's usually a light, delicate touch to enhance or sort of harmonize with the flavors of the wine, rather than what I feel in my own palate with Napa is that the oak often clashes with the grapes. When it comes to a Napa cab, for example, versus an Arizona cab, I find that for me to really enjoy a Napa cab, I have to be smoking a cigar, because that cuts through all the oak and I can actually taste the fruit and the other characteristics. Arizona, I don't need to do that. I can just sit with it on my deck here in Jerome and enjoy it and just make it as it is.
Right across the street from Echo Canyon Winery is the eccentric House of Joy that pays homage to the building's past as a brothel boutique. Here, you can find replicas of the brothel coins used by the customers to pay their ladies of service. Each brothel had a unique coin. You can also find old pinup posters, postcards, and other brothel-related items. If you're looking for something a little more PG, like a view of the breathtaking Arizona Red Rocks, head above Main Street to the family-owned Jerome Olive Oil Traders, where you can sample olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette. Jerome's a unique place that changed from rowdy male miners to a safe art town inclined towards women.